Welcome back, Tweener Head fans. Welcome back to episode 4 of Friday Tennis Talks here with Austin. This week we have Austin back from Christmas and New Year's, and welcome into 2019, Austin.
Hello. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Phil.
Thanks, Austin.
It's
It's okay. Austin's a little sick with us today, but he'll power through, right?
okay. It's what we do.
It's what we do. We grind it out. We just wanted to talk about, we got a couple things to talk about today. For those who do not know, Serena Williams has won the AP Female Athlete of the Year award from the Associated Press. That's what AP stands for her 2018 season after her pregnancy scare, her 4 surgeries, and overcome.
AP doesn't mean like AP class. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. That was a bad joke.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I've just been watching a lot of comedians in cars, and they always talk about comedy and stuff like that.
Was tough. Yeah, that was a tough one. But Serena Williams, God, Austin's dying. So Serena Williams has.
I'm just dying at you. I'm just laughing. That's funny. God.
Moving on, Serena Williams won AP Female Athlete of the Year award, which I thought was a bad decision, in my mind at least. What did you think, Austin?
I mean, I'm not a big Serena fan, but I don't know, it didn't bother me. Because who else was there that was going to win it?
Well, the biggest case I made with the video I made last, you guys didn't hear about the Golden Ball Award for FIFA's Ballon d'Or. It's the highest and most prestigious award that you can win as a soccer player. And in 2018, they did it for the first time for the women's, and I thought that was groundbreaking, especially within the world of soccer/football, because they are now making great strides to create equality within the men's and women's game of soccer. And this 23-year-old Norwegian girl has won it, who won the Champions League and has won the French Conference League 1 for Lyon, a French football club in Europe, 4 times. And I thought she really deserved it, and I thought she would be the AP Female Athlete of the Year. But to my surprise, they give it to Serena Williams, and I don't understand why Serena Williams. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand. I mean, she had a kid, she came back, and kind of picked up where she left. You know? So I feel like it was. I thought it was deserving compared to the other people that were nominated. Because I don't even think the Norwegian soccer player was nominated. It was like
she wasn't. It was Katie Ledecky and Chloe Kim, who won a gold medal in South Korea World Games. And I thought this was just an American award, but apparently they've given it to outside winners as well. In 2004 to 2007, a Swedish golfer won it. In 2008 and 2009, I'm not sure about these years, but she won it 2006 and 2007. A Mexican golfer won it for the Female Athlete of the Year, and now we're giving it to those. I just thought it was, I just thought it was very, like, what's the word I'm looking for that's not going to get me in trouble? Favoritism?
No, not a favorite. Well, favorite, yeah, I guess maybe. Kind of like almost you not had to give it to her, but
I
think it's still.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. You.
No, you first.
No, I was just saying because it's like after having a kid and then you're able to get to the finals of two major Grand Slams, especially back to back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really hard to do.
I just feel like that. She won WTA Comeback Player of the Year, which was well deserved, and I think she did make a great comeback.
Right.
Didn't win any titles, didn't play any smaller events after her pregnancy, really. And I felt like she just couldn't really do much. I mean,
Serena?
Yeah, I just felt like it should have gone, if we were going on merit itself, it should have gone to someone else.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's up for debate, though.
That's what we're doing.
I know, but let's see, who else? Oh, Racquet Ogunbowale. She's the Notre Dame basketball player.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her. She beat UConn with a buzzer beater. That would have been a good one.
But she hit that all tournament long, though, those shots. Oh, fun fact, her brother went to my high school.
Wow, that's a humble brag.
Played football at Wisconsin. He's a running back. He was a running back. I think he's trying to play in the NBA now, or NBA.
NFL, different sport.
Yeah, right.
But I felt like she could have won it because she hit 2 buzzer beaters to take Notre Dame. Was it Notre Dame or is she from Mississippi State?
She's from Notre Dame.
She's from yeah. She hit 2 buzzer beaters to win the regionals against UConn and then the finals. So she could have won it. I thought Simone Biles just beat the record for most medals won in a year and passed the all-time record for winning medals in a career already.
Right, but here's the thing. I think the fact that Serena won it over everyone else, like Serena she didn't win a Grand Slam this year, right?
No.
So she didn't really exactly win anything, but I think it's more of the fact that she still had a successful year for most standards, I would think.
Yeah.
And the fact that, what was I going to say? That, I mean, because I think the AP, how they decide this award is also based on the character.
Yeah.
Like that, which is also, I guess, up for debate. In terms of like the overall, how people view it, people looked up to Serena as that.
Yeah, and she
as like the GOAT, as a good role model for a lot of young tennis players, and just even as just a female in general.
Yeah, and
as like the best of all time, and that's why I think she won.
But you have to.
Everyone else.
If we're going by character, though, the whole U.S. Open incident, and this is such a beating a dead horse subject.
Right.
But I mean, come on. Does no one else see it as a ploy? Like, oh god, we're back with the phone.
I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
But in terms of character, you have to look at it the other way too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I thought it was well deserved. I definitely could. I can see what you're saying though. So it's not.
Yeah, and did you know she started? There's 2 things that I'm gonna wrap up this topic with. Is one, did you see how Serena told the press at the Hopman Cup to not ask her any questions about the U.S. Open?
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it's past. It's done.
It's past, but I mean, I think, and I'm starting to get like the whole journalism sense, as like the idea of tell us what we want to hear, or at least admit it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just admit that you were wrong. I think that's what everyone's coming out to. At least that's my mind.
Yeah, right. I don't think she wants to stir anymore.
I know it's such a.
If she says that if she admits it that she was wrong.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be worse.
They're talking about it more and more, and it's just like
it's never gonna end, and I see that.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with that. And 2, to wrap up the subject, Serena Williams just signed a deal with Bumble.
Oh yeah, she's on Bumble now, right? So you can match with her.
Yeah, I tweeted that out. I went, if you guys match with Serena, let me know.
So what's the ploy for that? Not the ploy, but like, what's the reason for that?
So Serena Williams signed a year-long deal with Bumble, a dating app where women have to start the conversation with the guys when they match. And if the woman doesn't start the conversation within the first 24 hours, you unmatch with that person. But what Serena is...
I didn't even mean it like that.
The Serena signed a deal with Bumble for a movement. I think it's not the Me Too movement. It's a Super Bowl commercial. It's going to be a Super Bowl commercial. Year-long professional relationship with Bumble. Bumble will unveil a marketing campaign that will coincide with the Super Bowl in February. And when asked it's a great opportunity for women's voices to be heard and louder. We want to make noise. So the ball, because it's the ball is in her court.
So is it like saying that
women empowerment? It's a women empowerment movement.
Okay.
Which I think is smart. I think that's a smart way to.
Yeah, so I can go about my life and think that women can text me first instead of me having to text them first.
Austin's very lonely. His number is.
No, don't even.
See, someone's texting you already.
No, that was ESPN.
Damn it.
Pat Fitzgerald will not interview with the Packers head coach. That's fine. I don't want you.
Good for you.
You cannot be serious!
So next topic we want to talk about is the first NextGen to win a Grand Slam, since we are in 2019 and we already are off to a great start with NextGen players.
Who's still considered the next?
Let's go.
Like from last year and this year?
Yeah, let's go. This is the part where everyone will hear my keyboard and mouse click, and we will hear all.
2017.
I think so. So let's.
Okay, I got it.
Show me.
Ready?
Go.
Zverev? Oh, is Zverev in it?
Zverev technically is still in it because he's 21.
He's 20. Yes.
He's 21.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, okay. Right,
You forget that he's that young.
So, as of 30th October 2017. 30th October. October 30th, 2017. I was reading it.
It's age 21 or under and ranked in the top
Right.
200.
Okay.
Billed as next generation stars.
Okay. Well, are you ready for it?
Yeah, go for it.
I have it. Zverev,
Yeah.
Rublev,
Yeah.
Kashanov,
Yeah.
Shapovalov,
Yep.
Borna Choric,
Yeah.
Jared Donaldson,
Yeah.
Yeon Chung,
Yep.
Daniil Medvedev,
Yeah.
Gianluigi Quincy. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that kid.
Yeah.
CFO.
Yeah.
And Stefanos.
Isn't that Spanish kid the oh my god. Who is this kid?
I'm in a group chat.
Of course you are. What about that Spanish kid?
Not in here as of 2017.
Yeah, but this past one that just came
I can
on.
look up 2018.
What'd you say? Look up 2018 because I would love to hear that. Because it was the
Alright, so here it is again. It's Zverev again, Tsitsipas,
Yeah.
Shapovalov,
Yeah.
Demonauer?
Yes.
Deminoir, whatever. Francis TFO,
Yep.
Taylor Fritz,
Yep.
Rublev,
Yep.
Huame Munar.
That's him. That's the Spanish kid that trains with
That doesn't sound like a Spanish
he trains with Nadal at the Nadal Academy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And
Hubert Hurkacz, Polish.
oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He was at the next gen.
Liam Caruana.
Yeah, that was the Italian American.
Yeah, and then Hugo Hubert.
Yep.
And then Michael Mo.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then
Let's go off the 2018 list. I think it's gonna be Zverev or Tsitsipas.
Yeah, probably. Kachanov's playing really. Kachanov is in the.
Kachanov is actually decent. I would like to see him.
Kachanov's got some talent. I think Kachanov could do it.
Kachanov, Demonauer.
Until Zverev actually doesn't choke in a Grand Slam.
I do agree that he's still like. He needs to get his shit together.
In Grand Slams, like he's so good.
He's so good all around, but yet when he gets to the whatchamacallit, when he gets to Grand Slams, he's screwed.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's out of all of them, maybe probably Zverev. Just
Demonauer's still 19, dude.
yeah, he's good. 1999. Damn.
That's why he's Australian Spanish.
Alex Demonauer?
Yes,
Like Spaniard?
Spaniard.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's why.
His coach was speaking Spanish to him
Oh,
during the next gens.
that makes sense. The day part.
Yeah, the day Demonauer.
Yeah, but technically it would be like day, not a D,
Day.
right?
Deo. Yeah, you got it right. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I go Zverev out of principle. The next person would be Chung.
If Chung stays healthy.
Dude,
If Chung stays healthy.
that dude was so nasty. In this
I would like to see him do better in 2019.
Yeah, he is so nasty.
He's so good.
Yeah,
His back. He's probably one of the more stable ground stroke players.
Yeah, he's steady.
Yeah.
He's awesome. When I watched him at Indy Wells, that match was so much fun against Dusan Lajovic.
Yeah. I think Chung, if he stays healthy, he'll be good. If we
Out
just
of all of them, I think he's made it the furthest, right?
in Grand Slams,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I mean, Zverev hasn't made it to a semi, right? Oh no, Zverev lost to the team. Sorry.
Theme.
Team. Zverev lost the team in French Open. French Open, right? In the quarters or the semis?
No, because Chung made it to the third round.
No. Chung made it to the semis of the Australian Open.
No, you're right. I'm looking at the different thing. He made it to the semis. I don't think Zverev has made it past the quarters.
Maybe Zverev lost to the team in the French Open. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I know they played.
Let me look. Because... No, dude, he hasn't even... No, he lost the team in the quarters.
Okay, so then... Yeah, because then none of these guys, the rest of these have made it.
No, but look at this. It's Australian third round, French quarterfinal, Wimbledon fourth round, U.S. Open third round. He can't get past the quarters in any major.
He's only played that many slams?
What?
He's only played that many slams?
He's played Australian, French, Wimbledon, but the only worthwhile rankings. The only worthwhile rankings, according to Wikipedia, with my great research skills, he's made the third round twice at Aussie, quarterfinals once at French, fourth round of Wimbledon 2 years ago now in 2017, and third round of US last year.
Dude, I feel like he's been around for forever. That he's played like.
Well, most of these guys are starting out at 18, 19 years old, so you hear about them by the time they've been on tour for 4 years and they're only 21.
That's true.
Look at Demon Hour. I feel like he's been around for 3 years. He's been around for 1.5, maybe. Relevancy. Tsitsipas has been around for so long.
Yeah, Tsitsipas has been around for a while.
Tsitsipas... What is Tsitsipas' record? Well, Tsitsipas has been, I think, the most promising behind Zverev, as well as Denis Shapovalov.
Yeah, Shapovalov.
I can see him doing well.
Yeah. I'm surprised, TFO and Fritz are doing as well as they are.
I'm surprised they're still in the conversation when both of them have barely made it to a fourth round of a major.
Yeah, they're still young, though, I guess.
They're still young. We have to give them the ability, but I think they can do a lot better than they should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it's the whole idea that American tennis is still not where it should be.
Yeah.
It's actually a joke.
That's true.
Tsitsipas has made the fourth round of Wimbledon.
That's not bad.
He made the same... I think it was with Zverev. He ties Zverev for the farthest one besides Chung.
Well, my guy Chung is going to go all the way.
I'll hold you to that.
You cannot be serious!
And the last segment I want to talk about is predictions for 2019 and the majors. So, I want to go... Do you want to say your predictions for the majors?
Yeah, for the Australian Open, I have to go to Djokovic.
Okay. Women?
Let's see. Probably Serena.
Okay.
It has.
Okay.
What's the next one? The French?
French.
Rafa, assuming he's healthy.
Yeah.
The women's, I don't know. Women's, it's going to be tough. I mean, I want to say Serena. When in doubt, just say Serena, but then there's always that wild card that comes out.
It astonishes me how in the French that there's no clear winner. There's good clay court players. I would give it to Muguruza or Ostapenko to possibly push through, but in today's...
that's right.
They're clay court specialists, but then when you get to the major, they crash out of the first 2 rounds, and you go, what the fuck?
Oh, actually, my dark horse for the men's side would be team. You would say theme.
Theme? Do you have a lisp?
Team. You should do it.
I could see it, especially in the heat. Especially in the heat, I could see him doing well.
Yeah, but for the women's, just so I'm not saying Serena.
Who would you say then?
It's probably going to be Serena. Probably my dark horse would be Ostapenko. Probably,
okay.
But I don't think that'll happen.
Okay. Wimbledon.
Maybe Halep. I don't know.
Halep would be a good one. If she stays healthy, she had that. Wimbledon.
Kerber.
Yeah.
Dude, Kerber's sweet.
Kerber would be a nice pick.
Yeah, men's I'm hoping Raj.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
U.S. Open, I'm hoping Raj.
Okay.
I don't think that'll happen. I don't know. It depends on. But you see, we are so far along Vegas, so it's hard to really
I
say.
know. It's just so far. For Australia, I would say Djokovic, and I saw a pick as Svitolina as a dark horse for Australia.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably pick Sabalenka as well.
You and Sabalenka.
Dude, she's just that good. But I'll go Svitolina for her first major because Australia seems to be the place of crowning your first major like Wozniacki last year.
Oh, that's right.
For Roland Garros, for guys, if Rafa doesn't stay healthy, I'm going to say Zverev.
Okay.
Zverev or Djokovic. If not, for the women, I'm just looking at the rankings at this point and picking wildly.
It could happen.
Osaka, I don't think is that good.
I forgot about Osaka.
You always do. I would say Osaka has a good chance at the French, but I don't think she's that good of a clay court player. She's more of a hard court baseliner. So I would probably say Kiki Bertens is definitely a low-key dark horse. But I'd probably put Muguruza, honestly. I think she could be back up there again.
How many slams does she have? Like 2?
2, yes, Wimbledon and French.
Yeah, okay.
And for Wimbledon, I'm going to go Roger because if he stays healthy throughout the year, he's good on grass. And then for the women, I would say Kerber or Serena.
Yeah.
And then
it could happen that Serena wins all of them again, honestly.
honestly, if she has a full year of like waiting for her. And then for US, I would say Novak, honestly. It's going to be Novak or Roger.
Yeah, probably.
And then for the women, Sloane or Osaka.
Oh yeah, Sloane is another one.
But look at this. Let me read you off the ages of the top 10 in the women's. You ready?
Yeah.
Halep 27, Kerber 30, Wozniacki 28, Svitolina 24, Osaka 21, Stevens 25, Kvitova 28, Pliskova 26, Kiki 27, Kazatkina 21.
Kazatkina.
Then Zvedasova is 28, Mertens is 23, Sabalenka is 20.
Good God, that's young.
Then you have Gergis 30, Barty's 22?
I did not know that.
I did not know that. I thought she was 26. Serena's 37, then Madison is 23. I think...
Oh, Madison Keys, dude. She and Sloane right now.
Yeah, but I think Madison needs some warm-up before then.
She injured right now?
She's not injured, but I think she needs warm-up tournaments, and once she has momentum, she'll do better.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens then.
That's true. I think the women's tour is just so unpredictable to me sometimes.
Right. There's no like big three.
And I agree.
Three if you think about it.
But
the closest you may have gotten was like Serena and Sharapova.
And Venus.
It was maybe, but Venus was like kind of. Venus is very inconsistent.
And Venus is doing pretty well in Auckland right now.
Yeah.
I think
Serena's like the only consistent one that wins majors.
Well, I think when you look at... I was having a conversation with my friend about this on Twitter, is that if you look at Roger can take time off and play Wimbledon and look ready to go. Rafa takes off a tournament and doesn't look ready at all for the French.
But he won the French, though.
Yeah, but Rafa needs warm-up tournaments. Roger only needs 1 or 2.
I think... How many tournaments did Rafa play?
Before the French?
He played in Madrid, Barcelona... But he played all of them.
Yeah, exactly, but I'm saying Roger only played...
he played...
Hale.
German, Halle or something?
That's it.
No, did he play another one?
Nope. That was his only one. And he lost to Coric.
Coric?
Both. But I'm saying it's not like the women's tour where one girl cannot play a tournament and then get ready for the next. I'm saying that Serena could literally show up not playing warm-up tournaments, and that like her sister always did, like they did, and literally kick everyone's ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still think Rafa would be able to not play anything and then go into the French and win it.
I'm waiting for Rafa to retire.
Why?
He's so close. His body can't take this anymore.
Yeah, so you thought about Roger when he had or not Roger, was it Roger? Maybe Roger. Or no, Agassi.
When?
I thought the same thing about Agassi when he was like dying.
When was Agassi dying?
No, maybe I think it was final tournament. That makes sense then. Yeah, when he was playing Marcos Baghdadis.
Yeah.
Baghdadis. He had like in the end of that match, he had like a giant syringe sticked up his butt.
Why?
This is what I think.
What?
No, he had like a needle, like he had a shot put in his back, so that it was like a nerve block basically.
Like a cortisone shot?
Kind of. I don't know if it was a cortisone shot, but it was something similar to that.
God, what are you telling me?
Did you hear about that?
I must have missed it in his book.
Okay, no, Federer played 2 tournaments. He played Stuttgart and Halle.
Yeah, how many did Rafa play before the French?
So I really don't think pros need warm-up tournaments, so to say. They need like 2. They're good.
Yeah, because he didn't play the Queen's Club. He didn't play, what was the other grass court tournament? God, you fucker.
No, ATP Masters 1000.
No, because it's Monte Carlo. He played Monte Carlo.
Played Monte Carlo and then...
He played Monte Carlo, he played Barcelona, he played Madrid, and then he played the French.
That's 2 or 3, right?
That's 3.
3?
That's
2 to 3 is whatever is how many over.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that it's Federer does that. You know what I mean? Federer doesn't play as many as he does.
You're just trying to defend Federer, right?
I'm not trying to defend Federer.
Yeah, you are.
I said it in my last video. Rafa's this close to retiring.
Rafa's gonna be around for another couple years.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be. There's no way his knees are gonna last.
No, he'll be around. He'll find a way. It's Rafa.
I know, it's true. Still suspicious of his knee injury that he came back from in 6 months. Still suspicious. Yeah. Well, thank you, Austin. Thank you guys so much for joining this episode of Tweener Head Tennis podcast of Friday Tennis Talks. Thank you, Austin, again for joining us this week, and we hope to see you guys next week. See you guys.